We see all kinds of people from all over the world here RVing, but the smallest population we see are Americans, and within the US, Americans are serious RVers. They're all over the place. So you think it's language. Oh, that's getting so annoying, Will. Just write annoying in the comments. We have now been full-time RVers for about 2.5 years. And during those 2.5 years, we have visited 46 European countries and only have a few left until we've seen every single one. Amazing, right? We have seen so much wonder and beauty along the way. But there's one thing that we have seen so little of. Americans. What's up with that? We will dig into this crazy reality today.
Good morning from Norway from a very early day. I know it's really sunny today. This weekend is supposed to be spectacular. Excuse me. Oh, wow. No, I didn't plan for that. We're supposed to have temperatures in like this high 50s. It's supposed to be amazing. And we're going to go on a hike because we want to make sure that we get the last moment of actually hiking that we can, because tomorrow is Oslo, back to big cities.
So this morning we are off for what I think is going to be our last hike in Norway, and I'm super duper sad. We had planned this amazing hike on the Gjendesheim Ridge, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. We went and we talked with someone at the information center. It's amazing. It's been noted as the #1 hike in Norway. We were fine. It was not going to be too hard for us. It was a little dangerous, but she thought we could handle it. And then once I told her all we had were these things, running sneakers, she said that it's a little icy in parts and a little bit of snow, and she would highly recommend that we not go in these. We have come up with an alternative. She said this route is almost as pretty, and it's called Gjendesheim. And it should be about 2 hours each way. So here we go. We have to walk over the ladder.
Oh my gosh, look at this. We've got...
This is a first. By the way, this is legal. The lady at the information office told us that this fence is only here to keep the animals out, which probably means us.
And us, exactly. What's going on, guys?
We're gonna play poo sticks.
And for those who don't know what poo sticks is, do you want to remind everyone?
It is a game where you take a stick, or in our case, a thing. You throw them off one side of a bridge, and then whoever's stick gets to the other side faster wins. Ready? Go!
Okay, so if you ever ask why we're really slow hikers, this is supposed to be an 1.5-hour hike. This is gonna take us like 7 hours. This is the kids.
It's their fault.
It is their fault.
Ooh, it's weird.
Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything, I will do anything.
Whoa!
It's a bit windy up here!
This is a great vlogging opportunity.
Yeah!
Hey!
We should tell our life story on this vlog.
Wow! Look at this.
So the original plan, which honestly right now I'm thinking we could have done it, maybe just because it's warm and it's not scary sounding, but was to take a ferry across the water here, all the way to the other end, and then hike back across this ridge right here, which looks amazingly lovely on this end, but over here there's some snow and stuff, and it doesn't look like much. I think we could have done it, but it was a long hike and we're a tired bunch today, so we are where we are and we're embracing it and loving it, right, Will?
Absolutely.
Roll with it, roll with it. It is gorgeous. I mean, the water, guys, the water here. You can see right down to the bottom. It's so clear. It's just, I've never seen water this beautiful in my life, even in the Caribbean. This is more beautiful than the Caribbean.
So this has been our first opportunity to actually get a little wind non-action. This is so nice. This is what we were hoping for this entire hike, was something beautiful like this.
Warm and beautiful, and then as soon as we got on the hike, it was like the wind. Our nose started running, our hair was hitting us in the face. So I'm hoping it's over, or maybe we are in just a dip, and you may not hear from us again until the end of this video, because who wants to listen to our mouths, watch our mouths go like this and just.
But the views that we're getting right now is the type of view that we would have gotten if we would have hiked this other massive trail. However, we're getting like the baby version, but we're still getting the same view.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I'm really gonna miss the hiking in Norway. It's something else, and I would come back here. I would come back here just for the hiking.
I would come back here without question. This is probably, and I hate to say this, but our last like outdoorsy type adventure for Norway. We have things to do and places to go and people to see that is still going to be interesting, but it's not like this nature beauty type stuff.
We're gonna head to the city in the next couple of days. Our bodies are probably gonna go into shock.
We may even have a pizza.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
It
great.
sounds so good.
And you know what? We need showers, so maybe we'll take you guys with us to see the showers today. I'm just kidding. That's
We already did that once.
Okay, we won't do showers
We
again.
won't do showers again.
I found the ferry.
Life was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you.
So we just stopped driving for a little while because we just hit that part of Saturday, which becomes like freeze zone. Largo and Avalon each have like classes throughout the day, and on Saturday, I know it's weird, really weird, but it's all like extracurricular stuff.
Yeah.
And we cannot move for like 4 hours straight. So we're stuck in like a parking lot. It's not where we're gonna stay the night, but it's really cute. And
Oh, let's
check
have
this out.
dog biscuits. Des biscuits de chien.
What's for dinner?
Slop.
Des biscuits de chien. Very good. What do you want,
Home
Tigery?
fries with cheese and mushrooms
Une
and
feuille.
peppers and garlic and onion.
What?
Just something quick and easy.
Should we go outside and talk to people?
Une feuille.
Yes, let's go
Do you know
talk to
what
people.
Une feuille means?
Hey, Will, are you coming?
Okay.
Welcome to the party. Happy hour.
Welcome to.
Saturday evening happy hour with Jess and Will.
Oh boy. All right. So, good evening, everyone. How do you like our day so far? So far, let's recap.
No, let's start with some trivia.
Okay. What's the trivia?
Okay. Well, not trivia, but a question. One of us has showered today and one of us has not. Can you guess which one?
You know how fast I can grow this? But
Do you know why only one of us showered? Because I got to the shower with Largo and it was a lovely, beautiful shower and you needed a card to get the hot water. And I was like, oh, I'm used to taking cold showers. So I was like, I just didn't feel like it today. I said,
was that what
I'm not.
was that the problem?
That was the problem.
That was the problem.
I said, I'm not going to take a shower. And Largo says to me,
But you like cold showers.
I do, but Largo says to me, come on, Mom, just suck it up. And I was like, okay, Largo's telling me to just suck it up. I can do this. I can do it. I took the coldest shower I have ever taken in all of our travels. It felt like icicles. And when I came back, I said, I know you stink and I know you want to shower, but you don't want to shower
This
bad.
is the Maine part of you, isn't it? Where you grew up in Maine and you realize that a cold shower isn't going to kill anybody, and then you move on from there.
It's invigorating. Sorry, we got a prime spot here and we could not move from it because we knew you guys would love to hear the cars going by.
Okay.
So, cheers.
So what are we doing here?
Where's this wine from, first of all?
Ascani wine, our great winery that we got to visit while we were in Moldova.
Moldova.
They're
I love it.
They're the best wine producers in the Eastern Bloc.
I think so. It's really good. And the funny thing is, Will and I don't really drink that much. So when we go into
Hold on.
another car.
Car.
This is so
Wow,
unprofessional.
2 cars.
All right.
So, moving right ahead. Why are we here? Well, if you guys know or have been following us on other social media platforms, you would realize that we also have a podcast. Now, this is why
He's saying that
the
loosely.
delayed reaction? I don't understand that.
He's saying that loosely because
That was so weird.
we kind of have one. We just don't have any
any
podcasts
episodes.
on it.
No. So we have a channel art. We have a actual website. We actually have what this podcast is all about. However,
And we have all the equipment.
and we even had the first one all scripted out, but we have yet to go ahead and do an actual
so
podcast
scared.
episode. Well, we're not scared.
No, I'm kidding.
We've been daily vlogging, people,
And we don't- we haven't
there's
had
no
the
time to podcast this thing.
But we will get there. We will get there. I promise.
Okay.
So Will and I sit around and we're chatting because we have a lot of time to chat. It's a lot of driving time.
and we basically try and figure out what on earth are we going to talk about in the podcast, and we have like a laundry list of things.
And you guys have given us suggestions, which are awesome. So if you want to put it in the comments, a topic you want us to discuss in the podcast, I promise it is coming. Will and I made a deal that it's going to come in 2019. So it may be December 31st.
It's not going to
So
be
if you're
December
going out for New
31st.
Year's Eve, don't do it because our podcast is coming. But and we started making a list of podcast topics. And one of the things that was on the podcast list was, why don't we see any Americans RVing Europe?
Right. So we've been in the RV now for almost 2.5 years,
Years.
which is insane. Now, if you're in the US and you say, well, someone's been in the RV for like 2.5 years, they'll be like, yeah, of course, I got a cousin who does it. Everyone has like some distant relative.
Yeah, people RV all over the U.S.
But how come you're not here?
We don't
this
see
is our question.
any Americans here. In almost 2.5 years, like Will said, we've seen 3.
I didn't say that, but that's okay.
No, but you said we've been in the RV for 2.5 years.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, okay.
He's been tipping into this too much. I think he started early. All right, so we've seen a young couple friend, 2 families, and only one of them was here for an extended period of time. And to me, that's mind-boggling because this is awesome here. Like, this is totally awesome. And I can't figure out why Americans aren't RVing here.
I think they're pretty much scared of the language issue.
You think that's it?
I think that's a big thing.
But we're
here.
asking you guys. So if you're an American RVing in the U.S. or living in the U.S., why do you not want to, or why are you not RVing Europe?
And you can't use language as an answer on that one. I already used that one. But,
Yeah, and I mean, that's not a good excuse because there's Google apps for that, and pretty much everyone in Europe speaks English. And we're not here because we're like, why aren't you RVing in Europe? It's more like, why are you missing out on this? Like, this is a great experience. So we feel this kind of compulsion.
Hold on, car.
Hold on. Pause.
Hold on, car.
No, that's it.
Okay, go ahead.
We feel kind of this compulsion to help you guys get out here, to share as much as we can in our videos. And not that we want just Americans here. We love integrating with everyone.
Go
We
for it.
see all
No, go.
We see all kinds of people from all over the world here RVing, but the smallest population we see are Americans. And within the US, Americans are serious RVers. They're all over the place. So you think it's language. Oh, that's getting so annoying, Will. Just write annoying in the comments. All right. So, okay, they can't use language. So what are some other reasons you think people are not RVing here?
They don't want to take out the poop.
Oh, yeah.
In the RVs here, they have the cassette system where you actually have to pull out your cassette tray with
You
all
don't.
of your fecal matter, and you have to actually physically dispose of it in a receptacle that is worthy of human waste.
Looks like a toilet.
It kind of is a toilet.
Sometimes it's just a hole in the ground. Now,
most of the time it is a toilet.
most of the time it is a toilet and it's just out in the open. But this is the crazy thing, that there is not one place here where you can hook your nastiness up to a waste pipe and you just flush and it goes away. So I think that might be one of the things that's deterring people, because that is a pain in the ass. It really is.
It really is.
I mean, I've only done it once, but Will says it's a pain.
But my other reason is because there's no Walmart to park at. I'm sorry. That is.
There are a bunch of, no, but we have our version of Walmart. You can park at LeClaire here.
That wasn't meant to put anyone down. Honestly, Walmarts are really cool. We slept at one once on our way to a wedding.
In our minivan.
It was, yeah.
Because we had 3 New York City weddings in one summer and we couldn't afford to be in a hotel for all 3.
We
I
woke up
digress.
and got breakfast. It was really nice.
So, okay, I don't know if that's a good enough reason. Most RVs here are not big, so you have to really be comfortable being in small space. Maybe that's it. They don't have washing machines. That could be it too. Both of those things are annoying, though. No washing machine. I don't really know. I just know that Will and I have, it's noticeable that when we see the 3 we've seen, so that's like what, one every 7 months?
Something like that.
We're like, oh my gosh, that person has American plates.
And the crazy thing is this: we'll see Americans all around Europe as we're traveling, because they visit here 24 hours a day.
But not
however,
in an RV.
not in an RV. And so when we see the 3 that we've seen,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, Who
'Cause we're
are
like,
you?
Why are you RVing? We want to know their whole story. What brought you to this?
How did you make it outside the U.S. gravitational pull with a vehicle that you can sleep in?
Now
It's
listen,
crazy.
This isn't meant to knock Americans at all. This is meant more as, how can we help you guys? How can we help you get here? Are we showing enough in our vlogs? Oh, maybe
Are we scaring?
We're scaring. That's exactly what I thought of, Jinx. We're scaring people away with our vlogs. It is funny. We had a couple of friends that are RVing in the US and they said, oh, we want to RV Italy for a month or two. And this was when we first started. And I actually got messages from them saying, no, it makes it, you guys make it look so hard. Like that doesn't look fun at all. So maybe we, oh my gosh, all the comments are going to say we scared people away.
And ever since actually we had that crazy Ukraine border crossing, they're like, no way, no how.
It's scary enough crossing from New York to New Jersey. Forget that Ukraine border.
However, I have to say one thing that although I do think that we're actually having a positive influence on this because we've actually been able to successfully help 2 other people get started in RVing. So without plugging our WorldTowning University,
right,
away.
That's right, because
we
oh
have
my
helped them.
gosh, look at the odds.
I know.
We've seen 3 people. We've got 2 that are RVing. No, a 3rd one's coming. Jody and Mark are coming.
Just like that.
So we are contributing to 50% of the Americans RVing in Europe.
We are dynamic and we're killing it.
That was a serious hit. Jesus.
It's been a rough day.
No, that's pretty cool. We're contributing. Wow. I didn't, this part was not planned. I just did the math. I'm not so fast on the math stuff.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we get one more. We're more than 50% contributing to.
I think we should start a new Facebook group going Americans RVing Europe, and it's going to be like 4 of us and a bunch of crickets chirping.
All right. We're joking around. We've had a crazy day. I started out with that crazy hike, a cold shower, now a manic, and we're closing out the night. It's a Saturday night, and we just thought we would come and chat with you guys about this. And everyone is free to weigh in on this. And I'm very serious when I say, what can we do to help? You know, this has been a tremendous experience for us from an education standpoint, from a getting some grit under our bones standpoint, from the kindness of strangers, from meeting different people all over the world and different food and different currency and different border crossings and everything that I think everyone should experience. The Europeans already have it figured out. They're doing it. So what's going on with our homeboys?
I think at the end of the day,
our homies?
if they start watching these Norwegian vlogs, they may start looking at it going, I didn't think about that. Because honestly, Norway's been something else. If you want to sort of drive the best roads in the world, don't go to the Ukraine. But, you know, that's sort of life in Europe. You get the good and you get the bad. Today is our last day of actual like nature living in Norway, and it's quite disturbing to us because
let's just not say goodbye to Norway yet. Let's just leave.
Wait, it's not the last day in Norway.
Sad.
However, it's our last day.
Car.
Like it's our last day of like Scandinavian
Car.
sort of.
Isn't it annoying when someone's talking and you're talking someone's going car?
It is. You know what? I have to say,
even though you're dirty.
I'm gonna miss this place. I'm really gonna miss sort of being out here, looking at the sunset, looking at the fjords. I don't know if we can call this where we're at a fjord right now, but it's a bunch of hills.
I'm kind of scared to go back to like mainstream. I don't know mainstream, but cities and
yeah.
Okay, let's not end on a depressing note.
And like
all right.
rotaries that sort of don't make sense.
Give us your thoughts, guys. Comment.
That
share.
must be why.
It's the rotaries.
It's the rotaries.
Well, that could be why. I am so rotary challenged.
Oh my
I cannot
gosh.
even tell you. Those rotaries.
Listen, rotaries. I don't blame you. They're pretty bad. I don't like them either.
Oh, I'm so bad on them. It takes 3 of us to get me through a rotary.
Okay, so with that, we are ending this vlog.
All right, guys.
I thank you all for putting up with our rant. And you Americans out there,
Get your butts out here. It's cool.
we'll be gone by the time you get here, but that's okay. You can find other ones sort of.
And
you can join our Facebook group that we're creating someday. If there's enough of you, we'll create one. We'll do it like
or you can
remotely.
join our class and we'll give you crash course on how to do this. It's not brain surgery. We figured it out. All right, guys. Good night.
See you later. Bye. All right, so here we are back in the RV. It is.
I'm exhausted.
It's not even that late. It's almost like what, 12 o'clock?
That was an easy hike too. You know, I feel like we've lost our Camino mojo.
And Alan's dipped straight into the olives. That's how she
Get out
recovers.
of those.
What's a mojo?
Alan, you know in Norway that costs like $20?